live. Welcome everyone to the Hennessy Performance League booth. It is me, always Joker. With me in the booth, we have the Heredia guy, the Aston Martin owner. Heredia, say hello.
Hello, and we are the greatest team in Aston Martin.
Okay, well, lying already. But, round 7 in our championship, starting to wrap things up in F1, starting to realize who our official championship contenders are. Last week, drivers went to Great Britain, where I believe Riley got that win for the Williams to throw him into the title fight. Obviously, a sprint race here tonight. But yeah, so just we're gonna go to the point standings as they load into this lobby. Could be rain. Obviously, no one knows what we're getting into. No rain, so it will be
There's no
dry.
rain.
But kind of a two-horse battle, three-horse battle, four-horse battle, whatever type of mindset you have. Riley and Masope separated by 5 points for this race, and start right next to each other on the ninth and 10th. Probably will be a little bit further up with a few drivers missing. But who are you looking forward to out of those two tonight to make some ground up or even extend their gap?
Well, if we just talk about those two, I feel like Masopes has been he's very dedicated to being a champion for the first time in F1 for his sources since last week. So I think he extends, but you never know what could happen. He could just wreck out.
Yeah, Maso started last week, and I think that kind of hurt his opportunity to potentially win the race. I feel like he had enough race pace, but starting last, having to drive through the field really hurt him in that circumstance. If you can send,
Hold on. What do you want me to do?
we have another driver joining, Jay Murray. I think it's. I'll try and send him an invite.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yep.
oops. Technical difficulties here. You're
I
still
did get him an
waiting.
invite, but yes, we are waiting. We're supposed to. Everyone's getting in.
As we are seeing the ready up button,
Yeah. Who's your pick to win the sprint?
go boom.
You're gonna go Goboom. Clearly biased, but
It's not biased.
it
I
just
just see the
starts
talent in
already.
Gobo. Who was your pick to win the sprint?
I'm gonna go with Freedom.
Oh, so what a biased pick from Always Joker.
I just think that based on the starting grid, it might change. I think it's gonna change on this formation lap.
Oh,
Um,
here he is. Here's the
yeah.
formation lap.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going Ray Ray. I feel like Ray Ray needs some sort of spark to fully get
Ooh,
himself back into this championship fight. We're gonna look at all the tire compounds.
ooh.
Pretty split.
Mixed bag of treats here. And Freedom with the sauce. He started second. I mean, this is opportunity right here for Mercedes. Oh, contact. Oh. I just feel like whatever laps I did yesterday, them softs just they last a very long time. I mean, it'd be interesting to see the tire and yeah.
Yeah, got a new driver, XD Champ. That's Ethan Champ. Signed with Haas, obviously, with the news of Paul Walker Supra not in the field anymore. See what he can do starting P13 on those set of medium tires. Furchinator in the Alpine, serving, missing one race suspension. He will be suspended for next week's race at Spa. Movement, who was also involved with the Furch antics, he starts P11 on those set of mediums. KU, just kind of been there or thereabouts, just hasn't really gotten the results that he's wanted, even though he's had the pace
Bad luck
to win it or be up front. Color, the McLaren on a set of mediums as well. Same thing as KU, has some flashes. I think China stands out for one. As you see, the race strategy's pretty split. I mean, yes, the 4-7 advantage, but I think you still look out for them. And then Mason and Riley.
Mason just
man,
wrecks.
well,
Mercedes driver is just spun out.
It's the moment too big. I think the moment's too big.
Light's too bright.
Lights too bright for the Mercedes. Starting P8, championship leader, then Riley, P7 on the softs. I like this call from Riley to try and get aggressive here, trying to gain some spots on these medium tires. Riley disqualified from his grid slot. Mason will be the last one to line up in his slot, and then Ray, Go Boom, Mike G, number 7 on a set of mediums as well.
Here we go.
Here we go. 5 red lights.
And away we go.
Team Air Jordan, good start. Freedom didn't get a good start as well. Here comes number 7. 3 wide, or no, not 3 wide. Gonna go around the outside of Freedom. Down into turn 1 they go.
Oh, he goes wide. Team Air Jordan does. Here's Freedom taking the lead.
That's the kind of start you wanted. Look at Mike G already up to P2. Almost set of mediums. Hopefully everyone gets through clean. Side by side. It's not gonna work. Something's just gotta give.
Got a lot of give and take here.
Oh, someone's off. It's a Mercedes. It was. Mercedes just got kind of a disastrous start for him so far. Spinning out on the formation lap. Getting back by KU for P8.
Oh, he has to be less aggressive here. You already, I think, just got a warning from that. I mean, that's 12 laps to come back.
Gonna be a really hectic start.
Oh, contact! Oh, Air Jordan's around!
Team Air Jordan started pole. He's going to enter the last on the first lap. Last disaster for the Alfa Romeo.
Well,
but Freedom leads. Mike G up to second. Go Boom. That's who we talked about, trying to take advantage of starting ahead of his championship rivals. P3.
He was my pick, and I mean, Freedom might have a big gap. He has to push here as much as he can before these mediums start to come into factor. Lap 10, 11, 12-ish time zone. So, my thing is bugged. Oh,
yeah, the intervals are kind of bugged out. Ethan looked like he spun out in the back half of the field, and the Haas.
as the top 4 has separated themselves from 5th, and the 5th separated itself from Riley and Lesopes. I mean, these top 4 are really moving right now. Number 7 is catching back up to Go Boom. Wait, Freedom's around! Freedom's right from the lead!
Is the moment's just too big for the driver of the Mercedes. Doesn't look like he has any damage though, but just
mistakes. This is why we don't pick Mercedes drivers for sprint races and races in general.
I just thought with the track position, with the softer compound, I thought the softs would be the better strategy here.
I think he was pushing just a little too hard, trying to build a big gap in, and it's just moments are too big.
Now, Freedom can still stay up. If he can get back to, I'd say third, it'd be still a net gain for Freedom. But the mistakes we've talked about them for a while now with Freedom. That's kind of just put him apart from the rest. Try and thrust him into the championship fight. Just too many mistakes for Freedom, spinning out, getting time penalties, and then obviously spinning out here in first place.
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of pace. He has pace to be in the championship fight, and just all these mistakes, it just add up, and you just wonder when he will learn from his lessons of wrecking, and it just hasn't happened yet. As Riley and Masosa in the battle, Riley just stops in the middle of the track.
Riley just not really agreeing with those soft compound tires. Mason gets by, key for the championship.
What is it? The only top 8 reward points?
I believe I think, yes, the top 8 are the only group that scores points, but...
Look, I mean, Mike G is pulling a really big gap. I mean, Mike G's always been quick. I mean, he just hasn't won a... Well, actually, did he win a race?
I think he's won a race. I think he won Coda last year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact track, but yeah, kind of gap in this field. Go Boom, if you look in front of these two of Ray Ray and Freedom, Go Boom to me seems like he's holding this group up. Bobby Love, Ray Ray. You know, Ray Ray hasn't really shown. He's still in the championship fight mathematically, but to me, like, hasn't really shown the pace that I really expected from a race winner in Spa last year.
I mean, I also think he has some really bad. After he has some really good runs, a few races, it's just something has always happened, or a safety car happened in the last like 5 laps, and he just gets screwed. So I think he just needs a few wins here and prove that he's back in this fight. Freedom is back up here too, and he solves.
And if you're Freedom, first already gets a 3-second time penalty. If you're Freedom, you got to be on the attack here. While these softs are still, to me, the optimal tire, try and get a run, but they're all in the DRS train. So how Freedom's going to have a good chance here. Well, does not make that move. And one thing to point out is that it's a double DRS zone. So you can start the final corner behind them and pass them on the straightaway. Oh, color spun out. Oh, is that a full course? I think that's a VSC. Don't see a safety car coming out.
Actually, I don't see it. Oh yeah, that's a VSC.
Virtual safety car.
Now, who will be aggressive here under the VSC and make up a lot of time? Who will be safe?
Now, for me, this virtual safety car, obviously you don't pit here, but just try not to get too eager and potentially
get a penalty.
Yeah, get a drive-through for something stupid. And in this situation, it hurts more than the race because this hurts your qualifying spot. I won't be surprised if someone gets some sort of drive-through here. I love that camera view that they have.
Oh, we got a penalty in the virtual safety car.
This is a really long virtual safety car. I think they're getting back going, though. Yeah, Go Boom on the loud pedal now. I think they're going to be back green. Riley in the pits.
Riley in the... What an interesting
strategy. Drive through Mike G!
Mike G! He got a drive through!
That's what we talked about. 3-second lead. There was just no need for that.
No need to push.
Even if you lost a second, you still would have been about a second and a half up front. But big Riley in the pits as well. More than likely going to start 12th or 13th. Don't know if he had some sort of wing damage there for the Williams, but that's big for Masopes.
He was falling off a really big time. But yeah, that's huge for Masopes here in this lead. Well, I mean, Go Boom is gaining a lot of time on Mike G right now. I know he has to serve a drive-through, but still. He gained almost a second of that.
When does Mike G take this? To me, if I'm gonna take this, I would take this as you can either take it as early as possible or as late. But to me, taking it later means nothing. I would have taken it early in case there's a late race safety car. We've had safety cars in the sprints before, just to see if a late one comes out can kind of save your race. To me, I think he would definitely fall to maybe 11th. I don't think he would fall behind Riley in color, but
Is he in the championship battle or?
um,
He's just outside of it. So I mean, all these points he could have made up at least in his sprint. He's just lost it all.
yeah, Riley retiring from the pit lane, so he will start P13.
Riley will start P13. We still have this battle. I mean, Ray Ray has Ray Ray has fallen off just a little bit. I think old number 7 is definitely quicker in his group right now. He's getting held up.
Yeah, Mike G's gonna have to take that serve that penalty, I believe, next lap. What can Bobby Love do though? Is this a type of run?
Oh, he's pushing.
There he goes. This might be a move.
There he goes on the inside.
Remember? Oh, contact! Remember, Bobby Love's still gonna have DRS, but that's key.
Bobby Love had a lot of pace right now. Just a matter of fact, if he gets out the DRS here in this one lap.
Color fast as that.
Ooh, Bobby makes a mistake. Exit there.
And one person that really hasn't made a lot of ground is the points leader, Masopes. And I think Bobby Love, Go Boom, Ray Ray, them gaining these extra few little points might not mean nothing now, but the extra 2-3 points can really set yourself up. But Mike G's there, he is serving his drive-through penalty. But could see another move here. Go Boom, less than 4/10 behind. Does he make the move? To me, if you want to make this move, you want to make it into turn 1. Go Boom not going to make the move. Bobby Love, crucial though. Low on ERS. You see the red light flashing. You know Go Boom realizes that. Mike G's only going to fall to 7th place. Good for him, but, you know, that's still a lot of points that he lost out on.
I thought Masos would be much quicker, but he hasn't really gained, like you just said. I mean, on these people are battling.
And I feel like if they were all in the DRS, they would be showing similar paces. I believe the Haas of Ethan Champ has spun out again. But if you just watch the time, Mason's probably going to be similar to the interval between him and Freedom.
The thing is, these softs are still in this ball game. I mean, Freedom has not jumping off that far back. Oh, and yeah, this is a big battle here. Ray Ray's back up here. Go Boom. Oh, he goes really wide in the final corner. It's a good run off. Freedom almost right up the corner. He's all
Oh yeah, Freedom's out of that DRS, and I think those soft tires are starting to
Yep. Around that 10 to 12 lap range, it just starts to fall off huge. And
now what does Mason do with Freedom? Or is there some sort of had a? Oh well,
Oh,
I was gonna say some sort of team order because Mason needs these extra few points, but obviously I think you want them to race it out fairly.
do we see a driver get a
Oh my
three-second
God,
time code? Oh, something happened.
freedom!
Oh, Kay, you almost just died, huh? I think, yeah, Goldblum's definitely struggling with his tires right now. He just can't put the power down like he wants to. And oh,
Yeah,
number
Bobby
seven is
Love.
just he's
Gotta
smooth right
tip the
now.
cap to Bobby Love. Mason inside of DRS. Ray Ray's kind of dropped out of their DRS as well. So it looks like Ray Ray's going to start P3.
Yeah, oh, number seven looks like a favorite to win this race. I mean, he's showing some really good pace right now.
Well, Bobby Love's low on ERS, so if Goboom can get within, to me, about 6 tenths, the fight is still on down into turn one. Anything a little bit more, I think it'll be a little bit too far out of reach.
I don't think he'll get there with that. 70, yeah. Must old number seven makes a huge mistake to one of these corners. But he's just smooth and steady.
Yeah, well, final lap. Yeah, Goboom's just a little bit too far back to make anything worthwhile. And I think as long as just Goboom keeps it on the track and Bobby Love keeps it on the track, he's going to come home our sprint winner. Looks like someone spun out. I think that's Team Air Jordan. Yeah, it was. Race to forget for Team Air Jordan. Started on pole.
And fell all the way to the back.
But
Goldblum's doing all he can, but it's just too little too late.
yeah, but what a run for Bobby Love. Gonna win the sprint race and start on pole for the main. Good start for him. Oh my God. Goboom's gonna start P2. Ray Ray's gonna come home P3. And then the two Mercedes, Freedom, Masopes, fourth and fifth. KU in six, Mike G in seven. Just you gotta wonder.
Does that change your pick for the race? I mean, Mike G had a
I
lot
mean,
of
Mike
pace,
G
but
had
he
the
just made
pace.
a mistake. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, Sosa was really far back. I mean, he made a little bit of time up, but I don't think he's race winning pace. Riley just a few mistakes and just DNS in the pit lane. This is big for Go Boom, Ray Ray. Those people were trying to get up there. So do we go straight to a race, right?
Yep. So yeah, top eight get points. just really intrigued to see who adjusts, who really kind of benefits from this kind of. Because you kind of use this as a practice race, and I think um,
And
you
I'm
use
interested to
this.
see the strategies, what tires people would do for a race, and it'd be a two stop, one stop. Like I'm studying this for my D1 race.
Well, who's your pick to win this?
Well, I don't. I want to go with Mike G. I feel like Mike G just made a stupid error, which if he wasn't pushing, I think he could have cleared that sprint race win. But I feel like he has the pace to come back to the front and challenge old number 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Go Boom. I'm gonna go with Bobby Love. I'm gonna go with Bobby Love. I'm gonna go with Bobby Love. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bobby Love. Already is going Mike G. I'm going Bobby Love. But you gotta wonder what Riley can do. Gotta point him out as well.
Uh, well, like he was struggling during the sprint race. I mean,
Yeah,
is it
what
early
adjustments he can
retirement or
make.
maybe he starts trying now? Maybe you never know.
Well, he said he got damaged, so just gonna have to see how that goes.
And we are seeing the ready up button for the D2 drivers, so we're going to be underway in about a minute here.
Yeah, Jamer. Two new drivers, Jamer in the Red Bull. Don't know his pace, but we're assuming he's gonna be in the mix for the win. But mm,
Wait, oh, let's see these tires. Oh, hards, mediums, two softs.
yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really agree with that soft strat, starting on the softs this early in the race, getting rid of that set. But like I said, two new drivers starting 10th and 14th. Jamer, Ethan, Riley, P13 on those set of mediums. What can he do? Still P2 in the points, but has to gain some sort of points here, or at least be really
Can't
similar
get
to
an early
Masopes.
wreck here. He has to just make up as much time as he can without getting damaged or wrecking.
Team Air Jordan started on pole, P12. What can he do and learn from that race, from the sprint race? Furchinator on the set of softs. Got to be on the attack here if you're Furch. Ethan. Set of mediums. Color on another set of softs. Also has to be on the attack here. You got movement. Then the first two hards. Mike G, KU. What can they do? Kind of just survive, knowing they're not on the optimal tire right now, but we'll have opportunities in the later stages of the race. And then the two Mercedes, Masos on mediums, Freedom on a set of mediums, Ray as well on a set of mediums. What can they do? And then we have the front row, Go Boom on a set of hards, number 7 on a set of hards. Looking at the race strategy, some say a two-stop might be faster. I disagree, just because you have to overtake more drivers. And obviously you never want to overtake. You never want to have to overtake more drivers, which means waste more time. But we're ready. Hungary, main race. 5 red lights. They were not held long. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That was a really fast one. Oh, almost said a bad word. Oops.
Does everyone make it pretty cleanly? Top 2 make it through. Top 3 make it through. Freedom, Masopes. Mike G up to 6 on those set of hards. Riley up to P10. Mason and Freedom fighting side by side. The two Mercedes. Mason into 4th place he goes.
Oh, movement! Riley got contact! No!
Does Riley have damage?
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, rip.
I don't know. It doesn't look like...
Oh, he went in front of him!
Oh!
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Movement lights too bright. Moment too big. Jamer and Riley now up to P9 and P10. Does Jamer have damage? There was a lot of lack of downforce. Gonna get back up to the front too. Go Boom all over the back of Bobby Love. What did he learn? Look at the camera view. I love this shot. You can see everything.
That's a beautiful shot, actually. I mean, if you're Ray, you gotta be aggressive. You're with soaps and the mediums. You gotta overtake these while they're the better tire.
Will we see a late dive?
Oh, he fakes it. I thought he was gonna go for it. Yeah, I mean, little. Can't say the words here, but yeah.
Movement in pit lane. Would not be surprised if we see a retirement. But these guys are all bunched up behind Bobby Love. Is Bobby Love potentially holding up this group? Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all over under a blanket. 2 Mercedes, 1 Alpine, 1 Aston Martin, and 1 Haas.
Mistakes from the Mercedes. Oh, Go Boom gets over.
Yeah, they're just stacked up. They are just stacked up behind. I love the camera view. Even the McLaren now.
9 cars under a blanket here. It's like a DRS train, kind of, basically, like Austria. Will we see an early move from any of these drivers?
Everyone's just going to be in a DRS train starting now.
I feel like... Oh,
Riley up to P7 and KU side by side.
Yeah, they're battling, you know. Riley, it does have.
Looks like a fight for P3. Ray Maso side by side. Oh, contact! No harm, no foul. Here comes Freedom as well. Double Mercedes takedown.
Oh.
Freedom trying to hold it around the outside. He can't do it. Good overtake by Masopes there. Getting up to P3, now being the first car on mediums. But what can he do? Freedom has to cut the track.
Another mistake.
Both the Mercedes had some sort of issue there.
They just keep having mistakes in that corner. Every single lap. That corner goes by, making a mistake. I have to be worried about that later.
Riley is flying.
Riley's trying now.
Ray only 2 tenths behind the Mercedes. Gotta wonder what he's thinking. To me, if you're Masopes, you want to be ahead of the
Oh, a move. Freedom is under Ray.
opportunistic there from Freedom, trying to hold it around the outside. That's just not gonna work.
Oh, here's Mike G trying to get under.
Don't know what happened there. Don't know maybe if Ray made a mistake. Does Mike G pop out for a move? He will.
He does.
Could be bad to worse for Ray. Ray has to fight this. He gets loose though. What does Riley do now? Gonna be the outside.
Right now.
Then it's gonna turn into the inside. That's not gonna work. Riley's
road.
And Ray, you gotta put that on Riley.
Back out there.
You gotta put that on Riley. Just a little bit too opportunistic. Oh! Birch and Ethan going side by side. 2-1 does not go.
Just if you're Riley there, just a mistake. Just could have been just backed out of it.
Yeah. If you were a little bit further alongside, you can put kind of the blame on Ray, but I just think you have to put full % on Riley there. Yeah, Ray probably could have gave a little bit more room, but you got to back out. You weren't even far enough alongside. There's a big scrum in the back half of this field. Ray on pit road. 5-second penalty. Not happy.
He's not happy with the ruling driver, Riley.
Yeah. But you can't really blame him for being mad in that situation. Just too opportunistic there, especially for Riley.
Yeah,
a race winner, a D1 winner.
Especially the points position he's in.
And it's not like they were in a bad spot. They were all still in that DRS train.
Yeah, it was just too early in the race to even. Oh wait, he was
in the pits. That is movement.
A little happy.
Yeah, so only way Ray gets back in this, in my opinion, is some sort of safety car.
Yeah, look at number 7's drive off the corner, that final corner. I mean, he's hooking up that last corner. He gaps him like so hard.
Might have a move here. Masopes on Go Boom. Does not think about it.
Oh, it's a little oversteer, but he's going to be pushing. No, he's not going to be pushing.
To me, you if you're not going to make the move into turn one, you want to get them either defensive or have some sort of mistake. To me, if you're going to make a move, you want to make the move into turn one.
Yeah, I think that DRS, the second DRS zone is just too short of a DRS zone to even make a move. Oh, number 7 hits the number board. Oh, everybody's on him now.
But then the stacks everyone up. You just got to make sure you don't run into the back of the guy in front. Doesn't look like it. Nothing visual.
No, he doesn't have damage. He just slowed up for whatever reason it was. And Mike G, he's kind of not really in the battle, but he's just there lurking.
They are scrapping it out. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
It's the battle of the mid here. Furch, X2 Champ, the new guy.
O'Reilly has wing damage. Yeah, I assume this is from Furch and Ethan, but he can't really blame anyone but himself.
Here's a move right of Mercedes under the driver to ask him. Oh, he backs out of it. Oh, he gets a little oversteer, almost wrecks the car.
Still like the spot. As long as Go Boom and Bobby Love hold these guys off, it just becomes better for them. Oh, well, I gotta go for it here if you're Mason. I would have went for it there.
Well, I don't think Mason wanted to wreck himself there. Paul, Riley, and Ray Ray. Do we see
Oh my
people
God.
go? Oh my lord! These
Mason was
people go to the
sideways.
softs. Softs can last a pretty good while.
Well, both Mercedes drivers will not be doing that strategy. Going to save their set of soft tires.
What's the fuel spread? I don't think it's it to go happen. Oh, unless there's contact just like that.
There's a
XC
big wreck.
Rex Jamer.
Might be a VSC.
No, nothing broke. Oh, he's still wrecking. Oh,
Gotta wonder. No harm, no foul. Everyone clear. But Bobby Love starting to pull a little bit of a gap.
well, Mike G's back in this fight now.
Back in it, yep.
That's
Your
my
pick.
Yeah, Freedom has no ERS. He's burned all of it up already. Gobo has to be a little aggressive here not to lose the DRS. I think Owen Emerson is probably second fastest on track other than Mike G.
We'll be grabbing the phone.
Let's go. He's just missing every single corner he's in now. He's almost losing the DRS. I think he's lost it.
If he loses, then Mason has to pass him. He can't sit there and wait around and hope he gets it together. Ethan looks like he made a mistake. Yep, down the inside he goes. Might not be happy, but you gotta go. You can't just sit there and wait and hope.
What? Mike back enough. Hold on. Should be better now, hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Freedom, 3-second penalty. Like
There's the mistakes, like we talked about. We always bring them up. It's more than likely Freedom gets a penalty every time he does it now. It doesn't shock me anymore.
Oh, someone retired. Pit lane. Oh, Lord.
Pit lane retirement, so nothing will change out of that.
As now we see Soaps is into second. See if he has at least any pace to run over number 7 down. At least keep pace with him. Oh, he's pushing really hard off these corners.
Yeah, it's kind of died off for now.
He's putting a good set together. He's gaining time.
I think the mediums are still the optimal tire, so
Yeah, I don't think tire wear here is that much of a difference to like the later stages. Oh my god. To the later stage of the run. So see, well, like maybe lap 17, 18 around there is when these mediums will pit. Maybe 15, something early. Oh yeah, he's pushing really hard.
just too many mistakes. Just kind of, he did not get DRS. Give me 1 second.
So he's using ERC, he's gaining time. He's under a second. What can? Oh, contact! Freedom moves. Goldboom, this is not NASCAR. What are we doing? Here's Goldboom back under Freedom. Oh, he's gonna use him up. No, he's not gonna use him up. This is a clean drive for Aston Martin. There's a little bit of contact. Does Freedom back out of it? He does not back out. Contact being made. Here's Mike G on. Will he make a move? He thinks better of it because he's smart. Oh, mistake. Goldboom lets him by. Oh, Goldboom is just struggling right. Oh, he wrecks! He wrecks! Goldboom wrecks! He spun, he didn't wreck out. There's KU just solely in fifth, just being clean. Goldboom wrecked. Disaster class from the Aston Martin because of Freedom and the Mercedes. Him and Goldboom were racing and it just got ugly. What Ken was supposed to do? Can he get under a second and get the DRS from Bobby Love? And he does. He gets it. I think Wasopes has the pace to beat. Oh, number 7. Someone's around. It's still Goldboom. He's just spinning and doing donuts. I think he's going backwards. I don't even know where he's out on track anymore. Never mind. Oh, Goldboom is pitting. He cannot last on these hards. He's spitting in the pit lane. Oh, and he sped. Is he retiring? And he retired. Goldboom has retired. What are we doing, Aston Martin driver? This does not make me happy. Well, as Aston Martin retires from the session, we'll take a look here. Masopes is reeled in. Oh, number 7. Freedom is making a little bit inroad back from the battle he had with Goldboom, but he has 3-second time penalties, so it doesn't really matter unless they get 3-second time penalties themselves. I think it's not for Monopoly after this. I'm joking. Yeah, I think Masopes is. I think their tires have to be around even right now. I think Masopes just has a better rhythm right now than number 7. He's still pushing so hard. He has the DRS. Freedom is cooking right now. He's 1.8 from 2.2 just a half a lap ago. This Mike G is still not out of it, but he's still in the DRS actually. I don't know how he got DRS, but he did. Oh, this was another mistake. He just loses time from Bobby Love just because of these small mistakes. And Bobby Love is just smooth. He just doesn't make mistakes at all. He's just very smooth right now. Very smooth on throttle. Very smooth on braking, and he's just smooth. And he's in second gear doing this. This is very impressive. Lower gears, and he's not having any wheel spin. Just a lot of throttle control there from the Haas.
And we are back.
And
just saw kind of an Aston Martin disaster class. I was watching, just couldn't really speak. Goldboom just kind of letting things get awry, get away from him. I don't know. I don't really understand why he retired from the session there.
I don't understand either, but little kids. Here, Freedom has joined back to fight. I mean, Freedom has a lot of pace right now. He's reeled these people in from like 3 seconds back, and he's back. And he's definitely faster than Mason right now in the soaps. But he has no ERS. Oh, he makes a mistake. Like, when do we see these drivers pit early? Like Mike G, he could pit. Oh, just talking about him. 3 second time penalty.
And to me, I still think Bobby Love is in the best spot here. I mean, obviously the hards are running really well compared to the mediums, and maybe that's good news for my soaps, but I still think Bobby Love's in the best spot here.
I agree, but like, what if we see like a huge undercut? What if they pit early and then just have a really big gap, and then all of a sudden we just can't pass these two again. Never know. Oh, oh yep. Like I said, undercut. Oh, Hale's joined.
Safety
Safety
car!
car!
My G
Muscov's is
stayed
pitting!
out!
Oh! Oh! Why did Goldblum retire? Oh my god, this just benefits Muscov's like huge.
And more importantly, to me, this hurts everyone on those set of hearts. Mediums will easily make it. But look at how it hurts everyone because they're all stuck behind the safety car. So Masouts will be the leader of this race, and KU will more than likely... KU will more than likely be second.
Yeah, and I think the mediums could make it from there.
I think they definitely
These
will make it. It's just the hards will definitely become the optimal tire.
And you know what this does? It brings Riley back into this fight. If there's another set of mediums under his box, but
Yeah, that brings Riley back into this. Riley on a set of softs. I don't agree with that, but if he has it swapped compounds, I'm gonna see if he... Well, Riley already switched compounds, so I don't really understand why he's going onto a set of softs there. I definitely would have went onto a set of mediums.
yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he's just going right back to mediums if he once he catches back up. I'm not sure. But this has been a very interesting race so far.
Well, we got some new players at the front.
Oh, people are pitting. Color? Mike? Oh yeah, I forgot they didn't pit. Oh.
Everyone in. Masopes, KU, like we talked about.
Wait.
But on the back side of that, on the bad side, everyone behind them on a set of hard, or mediums on the softer compound. So
I feel like this is benefiting results more than anybody. I think if Sage happened like lap 17 to 18, or it was a shorter distance,
I just have to disagree. I don't know.
I think it's a longer run. Actually, that's not a longer run this time. Actually, it's about the same distance. Actually,
He has to keep his track position.
yeah.
If he gives it up, I mean, yeah, the hards might, but we thought the same in Austria when
Hello.
Hello.
Mike is really crazy right now. Yeah. Ray is kind of back in here too. I don't know if he has new tires, mediums and hards, but
I believe he started on a set of hards.
So maybe he has
Ray
two
started
mediums.
on a set of mediums. But Ray's already used both of his sets of mediums, so
I feel like his tires must be a little too worn here.
But I definitely think if he has some sort of hard set, I definitely think he comes in and pits. He does watch our streams live, so, but
I feel like just gotta stay out, I guess, and just hope for safety car happens and gets soft. I don't know. Something.
I think if another safety car comes out where everyone can pit onto the
Softs.
set of softs, I think if you get to about lap
I feel like lap 20 and onwards is the softs.
if it's 20, I think you go into a set of mediums. I think 25 for me is what the crossover point would be for the set of softs.
I just think if another safety car happens in the next 4 to 5 laps, is everyone's on the sauce. I think the safety car will be back in this time.
Yeah, it definitely will be in this time because everyone's bunched back up. So I expect KU, I expect Bobby Love, I expect Mike G to be aggressive. To me, you want to get by that set of hard tires because you know maybe lap 30, lap 31, 32, 33, if there's no some sort of safety car, those tires will be the optimal tire. And, you know, Mason has showed the pace to win this race. So
He showed a pace on. Actually, it was on the mediums actually, but it was a long run. I mean, it wasn't like it was like 5 something laps for the mediums were obviously better. It was kind of like even.
yep, going green this time by. Now, if you're Mason, when do you decide to go? Because you can kind of go at any point. Mason still has to go a little bit faster to keep the hards in an operating window, just keeping them as warm as possible. But the optimal time to go would probably be in the middle of this corner to where he can't optimize the time on the straightaway. A little contact. KU kind of pushing the Mercedes. Has not went yet. There he goes. Someone lost a wing. I don't know who that was. Towards the back half of the field. Maybe it was Riley. Maybe it was Color.
Someone lost a wing. You said?
Oh, Mason!
Oh, someone's making a dive bomb. It's Mike G.
KU almost went into the back. Freedom losing spots. Riley on those set of softs. I think Riley will definitely have to pit again, but
I think Riley's hoping for. Okay, since he did go to mediums in the sprint race, so he has an extra set of softs he could use if safety car happens again. So I think that's what he's hoping for, a safety car. Oh, someone's wide. Who is that? That's number 7.
Jamer was the guy who lost the wing that I was talking about earlier. Riley has to be on the attack here.
Yeah, Riley has to definitely attack. Hopefully, like the safety car. So, oh, someone wrecked.
It's Jamer. It's the Red Bull.
Riley has to be on attack. He's under attack. Yeah.
Bobby Love can't really fight this. That's risky. I think Bobby Love definitely has some race-winning pace, but just kind of has to be patient.
Oh, Mike G! Ooh, a little wide.
Riley had a moment. Mike G had a moment.
Okay, you 3-second time penalty. Masopus is just driving away, fastest lap.
I think this is the best case for Masopus to have KU in second. KU hasn't really shown the pace to keep up throughout the course of the sprint and the first 15 laps of this race. That I think if it was Mike G or even Bobby Love behind him, he'd be a little bit worried. But yeah, just every corner, Mike G. KU just losing a little bit of time to the leader.
No, they both went wide.
Only 7/10, but
I feel like Riley is getting held up right now. He's trying so hard to find a way past.
remember, this was his former driver, so
What can we do?
but see, now they're all in this DRS window, so the opportunity and likelihood that Riley gets by is lower.
Yeah, every lap that goes by, it just gets harder and harder for him to.
He's not close. Mike G sets the fastest lap. I mean, if KU's kind of upped up his pace a little bit, he's still in the DRS window. Now, Ferretti, if you can give us a warnings update for Mason, for Bobby Love, for Riley, just to get some sort of understanding. Well, yep, KU just drove off the track there, but yeah, if you can get like a warnings update for Riley old number 7 and my soaps just to give us some sort of understanding where we
On
are
the race director, right?
through the race director.
Okay, well, right now, Riley has one warning, a collision warning. KU gets 3 seconds. Soaps has one warning. Yeah, that's it. That's all. They all have one warnings for Riley and Soaps, and yeah. That's actually surprising. I thought they had more warnings than that.
Mason keeps trying to break this DRS down this front straightaway. Doesn't I don't know if it's helping or not, but
I don't think it's helping. Wait, Riley did get past number 7. I just realized that.
yeah, but I still think Riley needs some sort of safety car.
I think,
Even
yeah.
a BSC.
Oh my god, yeah, KU is showing some pace right now. I know he's on the mediums and the Wilson's hards, but he's...
They're stacking up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I love this arrowhead, the helicopter shot.
So far, this has been a really good race. I mean, way more action packed down. What does Mike G do? I mean, I think Mike G has to be aggressive here to pass KU. I think he's getting held up. Oh, someone's blocking. Riley with a huge block.
KU starting to lose a little bit of ground.
Oh, Masos with a mistake. That same corner, he just keeps making a mistake. Let's see if he gets a warning. I mean, he hasn't got a warning after that. At all. Yeah, no warning. Well,
I mean, he did lose some time, so.
I guess I'm just gonna have to abuse him in the race tomorrow. Oh, okay, with a mistake. Oh yeah. This is go time for Mike G and all people behind him.
Mike G's not gonna make a move though. Like Mike G, but he like.
Has to make a move. Oh, Masos with a mistake.
But then KU gains it all back on the straightaway with this DRS zone and then the other one.
Yeah, but he has no ERS at all. And oh, number 7, Riley are battling. Yeah, those salts are now struggling very badly right now.
But yeah, Riley needs some sort of safety car.
His Freedom has lost touch with his pack. Color lost touch.
It was looking really promising for Freedom. Remember, they were second and third.
Yeah, Freedom had a lot of pace before Safety came out.
But see, then Color gets within 7/10 again, and then everything's kind of all. Every time we think, oh, well, Mason's about to break the DRS, and then Color gets right back in it.
Color?
Or yeah, KU, excuse me. But yeah, Mason keeps breaking it on the front straightaway, but KU out of To me, if you're Mike G, like if you want to have a chance to win this race, look how much ERS you have compared to both the top two. You can't just sit there and ride around, and I feel like the patience of Mike G hurts him more than it helps him. I get
I
KU's
agree.
your
I feel like
friend. I get KU's in the probably in the same party as you, but I think you're definitely faster than him and can put more pressure.
I 100% agree. I feel like he's losing time. I mean, I know Mason doesn't have a warning, only one warning, but if he pushes Mason, maybe he could get a mistake, wreck, or get a warning. Who doesn't have a warning here? Number 7. He has one track limit. So I mean, Freedom, he's coming back. I think he's in the DRS.
Oh my God,
Oh
KU
wait,
just
oh
spun
no,
out.
wait. Hey, you just spun out. Well,
But
he
Mike
is
G out
back.
of DRS, no.
He's gonna use all the DRS to get back in it though.
But luckily, Mike G had the Or no, he didn't actually. I thought he would have the DRS from before KU spun out. But that's what we're talking about with KU. Always there or thereabouts with the chance to win, but just some sort of mistake.
Oh my
Mike
God,
G
what a
almost had a
save!
moment.
Yeah, right now, if I'm with Soaps, I'm pushing, but just not trying to get a warning or a track limit or anything here. I'm just trying to be smooth and steady. I mean, these softs are still holding for Riley. I mean, he's not losing like touch
Still
like I
10
thought.
laps to go in the race, though, so
Yeah, but like it's
another
holding
pit
pretty
stop
good.
will be on the table.
Oh, my G just goes wide.
That was his chance. And to me, Riley probably has to get back by. Yeah, Mike
Oh
G!
wow! What?
I think Riley now up to
Oh, number
P2.
7 gets by.
Riley's going to get probably back into Mason's DRS zone.
License. Yeah, I think the sauce is still a little bit better. I'm not even gonna lie. He's moving still. I wonder if he's trying to stay out to make it all the way. I don't think
While
he
if he
can,
makes
but
it, the sauce will
if
probably
he
be.
makes it, then let's take notes here for the B1 drivers.
He will make it, but I doubt he finishes in front of color. Mason or Riley's going to definitely be in the DRS zone.
Yeah, them sauce are cooking right now.
But I swear, I thought there was a DRS zone
Oh!
here.
Why would this too short DRS zone?
I just thought there was one there. But that mistake keeps Riley out of it, and you know that hurts every one of them
Oh, huge mistake.
behind. Or did he get it? I don't think he did. Did he
No,
get
he
it?
didn't. Oh, here's number 7. He's be aggressive here. Oh yes, he
I think
is.
Mason's. I think Bobby Lowe's or Riley's gonna let him go. Yeah, he does. Kind of hope Bobby Love with those medium tires. I think the
Drags him up there.
yeah. But Riley's going back by no.
I think battling here is pointless. You just have to hope he just drags you up there. He's been probably the fastest car the entire race, fastest F1 car, so whatever it is. I mean, look at Freedom. He's back in the DRS train. Oh, he makes a mistake. A little bit.
Still 1.4 still, and then Bobby Love right behind him. 3 cars all towed up. I just don't see a way where Riley makes it on those set of soft tires. He needs some sort of VSC safety car. Even a VSC wouldn't really help him because he would still go behind Ray Ray.
Yeah, I feel like he just has to hope for somehow somebody to wreck back there. Like
If he holds
Fortunator.
them off, he's Superman.
Yeah, that was just wild.
Freedom another.
Yes, another one. He's not in this
He's gonna
ballpark at all.
he's gonna finish behind Color.
What can he do? I mean, he's making little. Oh, someone's right. KU spun again.
I don't think that'll bring out any sort of late race safety car. But him and Furch are together.
Yeah, I don't think it happened with first round.
Mike G and Freedom were the closest pair on the racetrack currently. But the gap between Mason and Bobby Love has kind of just stabilized between 1.2 to 1.6 seconds. I don't see anything Bobby Love can do. But yeah, I think those softs for Riley are starting to be done. Yeah, just kind of he gains and then loses it all.
I feel like Maso's just found the rhythm. And he's just, I don't know.
Mike G might go for a move on Riley here.
Yeah, he is. Gets the move done.
I just don't see a way where Riley holds off Freedom on these set
Freedom does
off.
have 6 seconds, so I mean, if Riley might just let him go and still beat him. Yeah, these top two are basically even on pace right now. Just whoever can, if he old number 2 again DRS, I think there's a shot of him winning.
But got to get there.
Ooh, someone's around. Oh, it's KU again.
Yeah, I think the only way a safety car would come out is if it came out this lap. Might not be over.
He's under a second. He's better in the middle sector of the track.
I think the mediums and hards are kind of stabilized. Now it's just all driver. All down to the driver. Who can gain as much time? Mason goes off the track a little bit.
Both making a mistake.
That's going to put Bobby Love in the DRS zone, barely.
Oh, he is in the DRS zone. This is what we're talking about. The DRS, this is very important.
They're kind of similar on ERS, so it would be a straight up fight. Bobby Love, unless he just flat out spins out, he will get DRS. He will have a chance. That's all he wants. There's an opportunity. Gotta be on the attack here.
He's pushing. ERS.
Bobby Love didn't really deploy any there. Gotta deploy some on this next straight. Gotta be within about 7/10. He's within 7/10. I don't know.
It just has to be smooth right now. Oh, what's up with a little mistake? Oh, Bobby Love had to get track limit there. There's no way.
Just give us an update for both of these two, in case they give you both.
Alright. Oh, they're both just got two, the same lap. Oh, a lap after each other. Okay.
This race could be decided by who stays on the racetrack.
And Bobby Love does have more ERS than Masopes, and he's in the DRS. I mean, if I'm Masopes, do I battle here? But like, he does gain a massive lead in the championship if he does win this race. Oh, here's Bobby Love with a huge run.
He is there. And
he's there.
no one else is really close. Ray in pit road.
I think Ray Ray's gonna get fastest lap and call it quits.
Color on the back of Bobby or Riley.
Lost. He lost. Huge mistake there. He's back to 9/10, 8/10. Oh, a sec. Oh yeah.
I think those hard tires are starting to become both of them.
Mistake.
Both Masop slid a little bit. Bobby Love slid a little bit. Gotta be in the attack here if you're Bobby Love. If he's out of DRS, I think this race is over. Dude, what a corner.
DRS.
What a corner.
Look at that beautiful exit he just had there. He's using all his ERS now.
Gotta get within 5/10 now. Can't sit the ERS deployment. You can't take it home with you.
Can't. Scared of money? Money. Oh, but so huge mistake there. Bobby Love is right under, not under, but he's there. He's back. Oh, he gets the penalty. Oh man.
Game changer. Now Masopes, I mean, unless Masopes gets a 3-second. If I'm Bobby Love, you be aggressive. You try and force Masopes off track. Okay. you try and do whatever it takes to force Masopes into a mistake and put it in the steward's hands to say, well, I was forced off a track. I didn't have anywhere to go. But if you're Bobby Love, you still have to go for, you still have to go for this. Maybe you got a warning on lap 1.
Agree.
Maybe you got a warning on lap 1 that could be removed. Everyone wants to always finish the race in first place if they have the opportunity. We're on the last lap. Will he make a lunge? This is really far back. Just too far back.
Unless Masopes make a catastrophic mistake here.
Bobby Love just didn't get the exit he was looking for.
So just gotta keep it nice and easy now.
Yeah, as long as Masopes doesn't make a big mistake and get a penalty himself, the points leader will be our winner. Ray gets the fastest lap, and I think this just puts the championship fight in Masopes' hands. Just kind of one hand on it. Bobby Love trying to do whatever it takes, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Here it comes. Coming to the final corner. Soaps was his second win of the season, I think.
Won at Bahrain, wins at Hungary. Masopes wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Gonna try and get him in this party, get Bobby Love in this party as well. Get in there, Lewis. Just a good overall race. Who finished third? Mike G?
Mike G finished third. Riley had a punctured last lap, he said.
Wonder what tire it was. It was the front right.
Well, I think that was a really good race. Cleaner than most D2 races, actually. I mean, it was a really good race. I am hungry. We are going to look for something.
Just waiting for them to join the party. Soap's maximizing his points, gaining almost 21 points on Riley. So, still waiting on, I believe they're all in. They are all in, so we'll start with P3, the McLaren. Mike G I feel like the race was lost with the drive-through in the sprint. I feel like you have the pace to win the race, but that drive-through in the sprint was the difference. Just talk us through it.
Yeah, it killed me. Heading down the front stretch, I was 6/10 to the good, and it went back green right in the middle of the corner, and I had picked up too much speed, and I didn't slow down in time. So that got me behind, and I never could really make it back up. But I mean, I was pulling away. I had a pretty good car, but just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, and then obviously in the race, recovered, got a good start. I believe he went up to about P4 or 5 after lap 1. I think was P3 the max result you could have gotten in this situation?
Yeah, it was. I got up to fourth, and then Freedom made a move on me, and I just kind of sat at the back of the DRS train, just saving the tires. I was going to push the hards a little further and have fresher mediums for the end. And then the safety car come out right as I was passing pit road, so I didn't have a chance to turn right. So that kind of, I got behind in that, and really, like I said, even the last stint, we were all it was just a DRS train. You really couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and then Spa next week. Heredia, what do you have for P3?
Oh yeah, I had used my pick to win. Sadly, just bad luck, and yeah, there's a lot of bad luck. I feel like Did you feel like the tires or their setup felt different during the race compared to the sprint? Because the sprint race, you were gapping the field, had a good, comfortable lead, and in the race, you were felt like you just had a third place car. Was it something different, or was it just they just
I,
got better? I don't know.
it felt different, but I mean, I was in traffic and like I said, couldn't really. The car in front of me had DRS, and the one in front of him had DRS. You couldn't go anywhere unless you wanted to make some dumb move and take a chance at wrecking people. So once Rob broke the DRS from Riley, I was able to get by him. Um, I was right there with, I think what was it, Ryan and me, and Ryan spun out, and I was like 2/10 out of Mason's DRS, and I just couldn't get into it, and then I almost wrecked coming off the last corner, and Riley got by me. And that was pretty much it. I hit the curb and almost spun out. So
Yeah, but nonetheless, solid, still a good result. P3, good job.
I'll take it. Good win, Mason. Good finish, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll move on to P2, my pick to win. I felt like after the sprint, showed a lot of pace. Bobby Love, obviously the 3 second time penalty was the difference there. Just talk us through the race and the opportunities you had with your chance to win.
Yeah, the setup for the car felt pretty good. Um, yeah, me and Mason were having a good battle there, and honestly, I'd like to see what would have happened if the safety car didn't come out and let the pit strategy play effect. But it is what it is, and then the 3 second penalty, just me, pushing it, and then just overstepped it a bit. But it is what it is.
Yeah, ready?
I have one question. Were you ever thinking about just fully intentionally wrecking Mason?
It came across my mind, but not, wouldn't do it. Yeah, we joked before
Yeah,
the
but
race that if it came down to the win, I would dump him for a win, but I figured I probably wouldn't do that, so I let him
well, at
have
least
this
we knew
one.
he thought about it. That's what I wanted to know. But yeah, good second place, though. I feel like you had the best pace throughout the race. I feel like Mason was just as good, but I feel like I don't know. It was just back and forth match there. I mean, second place is good still, so good job.
Yeah, I'll take second place all day long. But yeah, it was a good battle with Mason all race long, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, we'll move on to our race winner, Mason Pope in the Mercedes.
Why?
Just has to be done, just always talking about the rocking chair, thinking about what was. Um, you know, um, just talk us through the final decision there, having to overtake your teammate, having to overtake Mike G, having to overtake Bobby Love, and the benefit, the huge benefit from the safety car pitting on that lap.
Yeah, I knew I had to get by Freedom very quickly because I thought that I had a little bit more pace than him. He was, I think he actually had more pace than me in the mediums. But I knew if I could just stay in the DRS of Bobby Love on the mediums, like I'd be fine. I knew I was going to short pit him anyway because he was on the hard, so I felt like I could have got the gap, got the lead. And I didn't know the safety car was coming out at all. I think me and Freedom talked about pitting and when we would pit, and I was going to pit on lap 15 and put on the hards, and I thought, I'll just short pit one lap, just try to get a bigger gap. And I did that, and safety car came out, which was just the perfect timing. It came out right before I hit pit road. They got held up by a safety car, and I inherited the lead. And I mean, I don't know if I could have got it the hard way. I got it the easy way, and like you guys said, you thought Bobby Love was the fastest car. I thought he was too. So, um, you like it, but at the same time, you also don't know what would happen if you didn't get that opportunity.
Yeah, Heredia.
Um, I was reading on the chat. It was kind of spicy in there. Yeah. Good win. Get in there, Lewis Hamilton. Even though you're a different colored specimen human, I feel like you proved you're a championship favorite and you pulled your gap from Riley. So that's very good later on in the season. And yeah, good job on getting the win.
Thanks.
Is this when we scream, Mason, you suck?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, Spa next week. Anyone can take this question. Another sprint. We had rain last year in the D1 race. What are you expecting in that one?
Hopefully rain. Rain is fun.
I'll take it. I'll take it dry.
Hopefully, no dry, wet, and once half a lap like last season.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse won that one.
The Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Well, we won't waste too much of your time, and good win, Masopes, and thank you for or everyone for showing up tonight, making it very entertaining race. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for Division One. They do their dance here at Hungary in a close title fight. I believe 4 drivers within 15 points there. So we'll just see how that one goes, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stuff this.